All right, gather round, children. I'm going to tell you a story.
No, I hate stories. No, you don't. What kind of story, Auntie?
It's only the greatest love story ever told. The story of bkdk.
Ooh, wow. What the hell is a bkdk?
bkdk isn't a what, but a who. Two who's, really. Their names were Katsuki Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya, or Deku, as many came to call him.
Such a stupid name. Why would anyone want to be called Deku? Stop being mean. I want to hear the story. Were they always in love, Auntie?
Goodness, no. They were adversaries, fated rivals, so many things before they ever became true lovers. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, let's start near the beginning, with a ridge and a river, and a group of young boys marching all in a row.
Marching is stupid.
The leader of the line, Katsuki, or Kachan as little Deku called him, was singing a song for them all to march to.
Singing is stupid. Wait, we know this one! Papa told us, but I can't remember how it started.
Here, let me jog your memory. Forward march and here we go.
Members of the agency Bakugo. I like that one.
I do too. Anyway, the boys were marching along when all of a sudden, Kachan slipped and fell into the river. He took quite a tumble and he hit his head on a rock along the riverbed.
Finally, something interesting happens. Oh my gosh, was he okay?
He was, thank goodness. But little Deku didn't know that at first. He rushed right down that ridge and into the river, extending his hand and asking Kachan if he was all right. Luckily, Kachan was already sitting back up and rubbing the fresh lump on his head.
If he was all right, why did Deku want to help him? Because he loved him, idiot. Auntie said this was a love story.
While that is true, there is much of the story to get through before these two truly find love. They must grow to be brave, to sacrifice for each other, and most importantly, to learn from each other.
But how? Deku wanted to save Kachan. Wouldn't that be the beginning of their love?
One might think, but while Deku had the best intentions, his act of chivalry actually had the opposite effect. Kachan saw it as Deku thinking it was better than him or something.
What?
Yeah, no, I don't really get it either.
But why?
Who knows? For many years after that, Kachan bullied Deku. He even gave him the name Deku as punishment for something as silly as being born without a quirk.
That's awful! This story doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone fall in love with someone who bullied them?
That, my dears, is what this story is all about.